What I find amazing about this fireball is I was in Sedona and my asteroids Sedona and Saturn are on the midheaven and opposite my moon. The vertex and Arachne, which is Spider Woman, is on the descendant, and opposite is my Hopi on the ascendant. Quetzalcoatl is conjunct my vertex and opposite Hopi. Sphinx and Peggy conjunct my Mars, and Mars, Sedona, and Saturn are conjunct my Sphinx. Titus is conjunct my midheaven, and the Sun is conjunct Chacos and Rhea. Chaco Canyon, sacred land of the ancestral Hopi and the Pueblo people. I took a moment at Titus's farm. I stood in the middle of the road and took a pic. Years ago at the farm I had a dream, and the road is lined with telephone poles, and the wires look like music sheet, and the notes are numbers 1, 6, and 9, and I am floating above and below the wires. I'm on the same road and on my way to the Hopi butterfly dance, and I chose this cedar tree to pick some leaves and berries. I saw this girl's outfit with the label Jules hanging on the back of the tree. The Sedona Fireball had Rhea with the Sun, and now we have Rhea with the Sun and New Moon at 17 Virgo. Exact opposite is my Jules on the IC at 17 Pisces with Hermes the Messenger. Titus is with Mars and conjunct my America and Sun. Sphinx, Saturn, and Sacagawea are now on the Fireball midheaven at 1 Capricorn. And Roy is at the degree of the Fireball Quetzalcoatl at 0 Taurus and conjunct my vertex. Roy's Jewel is exact on the Fireball midheaven, and his Uranus is conjunct Quetzalcoatl and opposite Hopi. I'm on my way to a spring to collect some water, and I'm on a small dirt road when suddenly something hit the car, and before I can get out, the sky filled with white fluff. It was a big gust of wind, and the cottonwood blooms burst into the air. It looked like daytime shooting stars, and I had Talisman by Air on the speakers. This moment was all about wind and light, and I include Aeolia, named for a ruler of the wind, lumen, the measure of brightness, and lumière, the French word for light. Aeolia and lumen both at 1 Virgo, and lumière at 18 Leo, and to cap off the moment, the vertex is conjunct my Chacos. Sedona Fireball chart inside in blue and cottonwood bloom outside in red. Both events have Sun with Rhea, Queen of Heaven. Sun, Chacos, and Rhea conjunct Lumière. Sun and Rhea conjunct Roy. And we have Roy conjunct Quetzalcoatl. Sphinx, Sacagawea, and Saturn are transit the Fireball midheaven. Titus and Mars are conjunct my Sun and opposite the Sedona Fireball Mercury. The moon is on the descendant and conjunct Arachne and vertex. I found asteroid Aho on the last days of making this video. The cottonwood bloomburst had Aho at 4 Gemini and conjunct Roy's Chiron and the Fireball moon. The Fireball Aho is conjunct my Aho and opposite my Roy at 20 Libra. Roy's Aho, Iris, and Roy are conjunct Sun and Rhea and the Fireball's asteroid Roy. hummingbird flew into the house and landed on my butterfly kachina bottle. She stayed for a while and flew out at about 3:39, and she left a feather for me.